Here's the brutal truth. Poor people don't stay poor because they are lazy. They stay poor because of hidden money traps built into society. Traps that are almost impossible to escape unless you know they exist. Today, we're going to expose the 7 biggest traps that keep poor people poor and the simple blueprint you can use to break free. Picture this. 2 people start with the same salary of $2,000 a month. One ends up broke 10 years later, the other becomes financially free. What separates them isn't luck. It's decisions shaped by invisible money traps. Let's break them down. The first is the lifestyle inflation trap. When income rises, expenses rise equally or even faster. Imagine someone gets a raise. Instead of investing, they buy a new car, move into a nicer apartment, and order takeout more often. It feels like progress, but in reality, they're still living paycheck to paycheck, just at a higher level. Wealthy people do the opposite. They increase assets first and upgrade lifestyle later. The second trap is the debt spiral. Credit cards, payday loans, buy now pay later schemes. Poor people borrow to look rich. Financing a $1,200 iPhone when you don't even have $1,200 saved is a perfect example. Interest rates of 20% or more guarantee that debt grows faster than your income. The wealthy use debt differently. They borrow only to buy assets that generate income, like real estate or businesses. The third trap is the belief that the answer is simply to work harder. Poor people are told, work harder, get more hours, hustle nonstop. But trading time for money has a ceiling. Everyone has just 24 hours in a day, which means your income has a hard limit. The wealthy focus on leverage, building systems, investing in assets, and creating ways to earn money even when they aren't working. The fourth trap is the consumer mindset. Poor people see money as something to spend. The wealthy see money as something to grow. A $200 pair of sneakers is an expense. That same $200 invested into an index fund can compound into thousands over time. The rule is simple. If it takes money out of your pocket, it's a liability. If it puts money in your pocket, it's an asset. The fifth trap is the education trap. Society tells us, get good grades, get a degree, and you'll be safe. But many graduates leave school with $50,000 or more in debt, only to land jobs that barely cover their bills. The wealthy never stop learning, but they don't limit themselves to school. They self-educate in money, business, and investing, skills schools almost never teach. The sixth trap is instant gratification. Poor people chase quick dopamine hits, Netflix binges, fast food, impulse shopping. Wealthy people practice delayed gratification. They invest now to enjoy bigger rewards later. Jeff Bezos once said, all overnight successes take about 10 years. That mindset, sacrificing now for exponential growth later, is how wealth is built. The seventh and final trap is the victim mindset. Poor people say, the system is rigged. I can't get ahead. And yes, the system is stacked, but staying stuck in blame guarantees poverty. The wealthy flip the script. If the game is rigged, I'll learn the rules and win anyway. Instead of complaining about inflation, they invest in assets that grow during inflation. Instead of fearing the economy, they study it and use it to their advantage. So, why do poor people stay poor? Because they repeat the same cycles, spending more when they earn more, taking on bad debt, chasing instant rewards, and blaming instead of building. The rich escape by flipping these habits, buying assets, using debt wisely, creating leverage, and constantly learning. Wealth is not about luck, it's about patterns. Break the wrong ones and start the right ones. If you're ready to escape the money traps and build true financial freedom, hit subscribe to Blueprint for Wealth. Because the only way to stop being broke is to finally learn how money really works.